Connecting with your audience is important. And today, I'm going to show you how to do that with an email marketing tool called Moosend. Now, in order to do this, you will need three things: a SimpleTix account, a Zapier account, and a Moosend account. Moosend does have several different pricing options that you can check out, so just pick the one that works best for you. Now, this is the section of Moosend we are going to be playing with. As you can see, I've already got my list created, and one person has been added to it. What I want to do next is set it up so that my SimpleTix purchases will automatically be added to this list. Now for that, we'll use Zapier. So this is my Zapier account, and they do a really nice job of outlining things step by step about how to create the Zap itself and connect the information between the two companies. So let's just start at the very first one here. We know the first company we want to work with is SimpleTix. That's where things are coming from. So I'll select that one. And we know we want the information to go to Moosend. So we'll come over here. There we are. And now there's going to be a trigger. So some action has to happen to be able to send information over. So I'll use my drop down, and I'm going to just do it when there's a new order. And when a new order happens, we want it to create a subscriber. And I'll go ahead and click try it. Great, so we got that connected, choosing that, and we're going to get started. And now we need to go ahead and connect to our SimpleTix account. So you're basically logging on to SimpleTix, then we'll do the same sort of deal with Moosend. So we'll go ahead and click connect. And so I'm going to go ahead and log into my SimpleTix account. And because I actually work for SimpleTix, there's going to be a lot of other accounts that are visible here, but I'm just going to choose my own personal one and allow them to have access. There we go. All right, so we're going to get connected there, which is wonderful. And that's my specific one there. Great, so we'll go and do next. And again, we're going to make the status of order complete as the setup. I'm going to load my data into Zapier. Wonderful. Now we have the second part, which is actually connecting to Moosend. So let's go ahead and click connect. Now it's going to ask me for my API key. Now this can actually be found in your Moosend account, just under settings and API key. I'll go ahead and copy mine there. I'll click connect again, just make that pop up again. And I'll pop in my API key and click continue. And let that just process away and connect. So we're really just connecting everything to both accounts there. Great, that looks like it's all set. And we'll click next. All right, now we see our SimpleTix list that we had created in Moosend earlier. So I'll simply select that one, click next. And map fields. Okay, so yes, we want those. And we'll click on the name here. So these are all of the fields that are available in SimpleTix. This is the information we basically want to pull over so we can add to this list. So one thing we want to look for, let's see if I can find, there we go, perfect. First name and last name. So for right now, we'll just do first name, last name, and email, but you obviously have many other options to choose from if you want to. So we'll click next. And that's what's basically going to be pulled over with things. And we'll click on send test. And that went through. Wonderful. Click next again. And now we've got our Zap set up. So we've got the following orders. We've got our new orders from SimpleTix. Will be added to that subscriber list in Moosend. And let's go ahead and turn that Zap on. All right, there we are. Our Zap is all set up and created. Now we just need to test it out. So here I am on my SimpleTix event page, and I've gone ahead and selected a date and a time and a ticket So I'm going to buy a ticket for Bill here. Okay, so that's been confirmed. Now let's go ahead and check it in both Zapier and on Moosend. So we'll start with Zapier, and I'll just manage my Zap here. And let's do Zap Runs. Let's just click on that. There it comes. And there we see it. So there we see Bill right there with his email. And that did work on this part. So let's go over to our Moosend account. And let's check on our members here. Yep, and there we are. We see Bill's name. So he has now been automatically added onto the list on Moosend. One of the cool features Moosend has is called segments. And that allows you to pull information from this list based on certain criteria that you've set up. For example, you could pull out people based on their zip code or how much money they spent on a purchase. Let's take a look here. So we'll click on segments and I'll go ahead and create one. Now you do have lots of templates to choose from. You can also create your own custom segment if you wanted to of things. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll click Create Custom Segment. And let's say I want to pull in everybody from the city of Los Angeles. So I'll put in Los Angeles here as a title. And I'll select my criteria here. So my rule, I know I want to have the city. So we'll select that. And is specifically Los Angeles. So it pertains to all of my buyers that come in. We'll weed them out that way. And I'll go ahead and save my segment. So there it is there. So incidentally, if you find in that drop down where we use the fields there that there is one missing, so say you want to put in an organization name or something like that, you can always click Create Custom Fields here to add it in if you need to. So let's take a look at things on the Zapier side. In the Zap that I've created, I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. And we'll go ahead and click on the Moosend portion. And go down here to Set Up Action. So this should look familiar. We have the email, first name, last name, but I want to refresh my fields here because I've added the city in, so it should appear. So I'll click Refresh Fields. And now we have the city option. So we want to do it in both places, on Zapier and on Moosend. So I'll click that option there. I'll go through my available things here. And I want to do the city one. And then we'll go ahead and click Continue. And we'll publish our Zap. So that everything is going to be working properly and all set to go. And finally, back in Moosend, I can click on my Los Angeles segment list. Go ahead and preview my members. And I'll be able to see all of my Los Angeles buyers roll in. All right, everyone, that's all for today. I'll see you next time.